What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be talking about how to improve that aim of yours in Call of Duty Cold War multiplayer. If you guys do going to enjoy the video, as always, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new around here. And go ahead and click the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. And I do stream right here every Tuesday and Saturday, so be sure to swing by sometime. It's a lot of fun. But with that said, let's jump right into this first tip. And that is to make sure that you are running the right attachments. And let me tell you what I mean by that. For example, we are just going to take this LC10 class I've got right here. And I'm going to show you guys what I was using until I caught on to what I was doing wrong. So I had on the SOCOM Eliminator with the Task Force barrel. I did have the Field Agent grip on. This stuff was the same, but this was the class. And I'm just going to explain to you what's wrong about this. As you see in the SOCOM Eliminator, you get minus 10% horizontal recoil. We go to the barrel, there's another minus 15% horizontal recoil. So if you add that, that's minus 25 horizontal recoil. And then the underbarrel, I'm only adding 20% back. So I'm still losing 5% horizontal recoil. And the LC10 has a little bit of a kick to it, as you know. And really, it's the same thing with the vertical recoil. You see, we get 17% with the SOCOM Eliminator, which is good. And then 6% with the vertical on the grip. So that's 23% vertical recoil. But then we're losing 20%. So we're only up 3%. And like I mentioned, this gun has a bit of a kick to it. So really, since I was using this barrel, I wasn't doing much for myself, trying to gain recoil. So I was looking through this build and I was like, what am I doing wrong? Why is this thing moving so much? And so what I figured out is I don't need the SOCOM Eliminator because, yeah, I am getting that vertical recoil, but I'm losing out on that horizontal and it's hurting. I changed it to the Agency Suppressor, which I'm still getting that vertical recoil. The effective damage range shortens a little bit, but it's nothing too bad. And then for the barrel, the LC10 is a fast shooting gun and it's a high damage weapon. So you don't even need the damage barrel. Really, you could just get by with this. You get that 80% bullet velocity and you're getting that effective damage range. So really, you're only losing like a 7% damage range. And then for the underbarrel, you still want to keep this on. I'll actually show you guys a picture compared from the old build to what I'm using now to show you the difference in the recoil. I mean, look at this, dude. It's so noticeable. So the story you need to live by is guns with less recoil need damage attachments. And guns that do have a lot of recoil do not need a damage barrel. It needs recoil attachments. That's what you need to live by. And when you really think about it, that makes a lot of sense. Why would Treyarch make a gun that has a ton of damage and it doesn't move? You know, it really just depends on how you build it. And that is what you need to live by. This last tip I actually mentioned in this video about how to win more gunfights, but I'm going to mention it again because this talks about aim and it's super important. And that is, you have to aim according to what gun you're using. So for example, I'll use the same example I used last video. With a CARV, you can aim for their head and be just fine. That's where you want to be aiming, you know, like right in this area. But with a gun like the AK-74U or the FFAR, you know, you want to be aiming more down in the stomach area, stomach chest area. That way it's going to kick it upwards. You know, if you're aiming at the head with the FFAR, you're going to end up shooting at some cloud in the sky. And this last tip is for you guys that are like really struggling with your aim. You want to go to custom games and you want to set up some bots. Do a free-for-all, do as many bots as you can. And what you want to do is you want to up their health. I actually learned this tip years ago from Exclusive Ace, and I'm sure some of you guys have watched his stuff. I remember watching a video where he talked about it. Just setting up bots and increasing their health, because it's going to help you get better, because you're not going to be facing sweat, because you can set it to recruit or regular, you know, whatever you feel comfortable with, and you know that you're going to win most of the gunfights. But you're going to have to shoot more bullets to kill them. That way when you go and face regular players, it's going to be a lot quicker for you to kill them. And, you know, you kind of see what I'm saying? It's going to help your aim out in the long run. So, you know, instead of the 150 health, maybe up into 200, 250, whatever feels right to you. Just make sure you're increasing it. That way it takes longer. And then when you go back to pubs, you're just going to be melting people. It's that simple. But that is all the tips I have for you guys on how to improve your aim in Cold War. One last thing I do want to mention, though, is my camera hopefully looks a little bit better. I won't know until I'm editing it. But I fixed some settings on my camera and we had to change the color as well. I'm sure you guys probably noticed in some of my other videos when I was rocking that pink light, there were like lines in this area of the video and you could see them going up and down. And I figured out that there's just something with my camera in that color that's making it do that. It's weird, but I switched it to this blue. I like this blue. Hopefully you guys too. And hopefully this video just looks better as a whole. But If you did go on to enjoy this video, definitely be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new around here. And go ahead and click the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. And again, I do stream right here every Tuesday and Saturday, so be sure to swing by sometime. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Peace!